everybody, my name is Jennifer Mesa and I will be doing the demo presentation on our project PyQuest. So essentially PyQuest is a game designed for school-aged children, preferably in elementary or in middle school, that are capable of reading, and it teaches them some basic lessons in the programming language Python. And so as you can see here, I have my main menu, which is our login menu. PyQuest learn Python by defeating monsters. So here is where students would enter, because preferably this would be a program run in schools in order to teach children how to code early on. For the sake of the demo, I'm going to sign up. And as you can see, what appears is a confirmed password. I will put my username as guest and a random password for now. Then I can create my account. And here we are in the level area of PyQuest. And so how to play. You use either the arrow keys or the WASD keys to move forward and back the character. You find the question mark markers on the map. You press space to open the chest. Those chests will reveal a lesson. And when you feel ready enough and you feel like you understood the lesson, then you go ahead and you battle monsters, which is answering questions. When you complete all the stars, then you unlock the next level. For the sake of the demo, we only created 3 levels that go in sequential order from easiest to hardest. As you can see, each level has over here 4 lessons, 4 chests. Here you can sign out and go back into the main page where it says guest, that's my username. The total score from all the lessons completed in the games. As you can see, I have a 0 score because we haven't started playing, and 0 out of 12 levels completed. You can only unlock the next levels once you've mastered the ones previous. So let's start with level 1, the Garden of Print. So here is our character who just loaded in, and here is our map. And so in any order that they would like, the students would walk up to the chest, as I am doing now, press space to open, and a lesson appears. Hello world, the print function. This is our first lesson. In Python, we use print to show messages on the screen. It's like teaching the computer to talk. Whatever you put inside the parentheses will appear on your screen. Example code, print hello world, which is the most classic first example of printing that you get as a programmer. Print I love coding, and print Python is fun. Tip, always put your message inside quotes so Python knows it's text. When you're ready, you click down here the button that says fight the monster. And so here we are in our battle with the monster, which is a multiple choice question. Quiz time. Which will print hello to the screen? Print hello, print parentheses in quotations hello, show hello, or say hello. Now we know that the answer is B, but I'm going to get it wrong for the sake of showing you what happens. As you can see, it says, oops, try again. It has already shown us the correct answer because this is meant to be for very young kids. We lost the heart. Up here, as you can see, this is you and your hearts, and this is the error goblin, the specific monster that we're fighting in this multiple choice quiz, and we defeat him by destroying his 3 hearts. So if we're still not sure, we can always show the hint. Remember the parentheses and quotes. So which will print hello? Now we will get it correct. Print hello. And when you get it correct, it does not say that you got it correct. The biggest clue is that the error goblin lost 1 heart, and we continue to the next question. What do you use to show a message on the screen in Python? Print parentheses. What goes around the text inside print quotes? Victory. So we got 3 correct answers, which added 300 to our score, plus the bonus for defeating the monsters, 500, and we got a total battle score of 800. And we continue the adventure, and we continue doing this for all the chests and all the levels. As you can see here on the right side of the screen, right next to the trophy, we have 800, which is our total score. Our hearts left, our lives left for the entirety of this lesson, and the amount of chests that we have completed and mastered. Here is the volume button. So here we either play a sound or completely mute it. And here we would go back to the main screen where our progress is saved. As you can see here, very light, it says 1 out of 4 because we have completed 1 out of 4 chests. So for the sake of the demo, I'm going to go ahead and lose all my hearts just to show you what happens. Press space to open the next chest. Printing numbers. So here's our next lesson in printing numbers. Example codes print 42, which shows that numbers do not need quotation marks. Print 10 plus 5. Print I am, the number without quotations, years old. So let's fight the monster. Do numbers need quotes in print? So let's get this answer incorrect. Sometimes we have lost another heart. They gave us another chance. Let's get it wrong one more time. Sometimes, we have lost all our hearts and the syntax spider has defeated us. So we have two options. We can go back to the map or we can study again and retry. So I'm going to study again and retry. And so it takes you back to the same multiple choice quiz. So let's get it wrong one more time. And now I'm going to go back to the map. So once it loads up, because it does take a second, you can see that here in the chest that we were in, it did not give us a check mark because we did not complete that lesson. The only way to complete the lesson is to, quote unquote, fight the monster and win all the levels. So we're going to try again. What does print 5 plus 3 show? That would show 8. How do you print the number 42? Print parentheses 42. Do numbers need quotes in print? No, never. We have defeated, we added 800 to our score, and now our total score is 1600. So let's move through this lesson very quickly so you get the chance to see our other maps. I'm really not sure about this one. The lesson wasn't very specific. I want to see a hint. You can store things inside it. So if I can store things inside it, I guess that the closest thing would be a magic box. So we have completed the level, and here is our confetti. Level complete, the Garden of Print, and our total score is 3,200. So we can either go back to the menu or immediately go to the next level. But I'm going to go back to the menu to show you that already here we can see that it has unlocked 4 out of 4 chests completed in level 1, 0 out of 4 chests completed in level 2. So once again, I'm going to fast forward level 2 so that you are able to see the map on level 3. So here is our third level, the Temple of Functions. So let's go over these next 4 lessons. So here is our level complete for the last level. Congratulations, you've completed all level. You're now a Python coding champion. So I'm going to go back to menu and you're going to see here that all the levels are completed. Obviously, this is a demo, and so it is limited to 3 levels for the sake of a clean and proper presentation within the span of this semester. But if this game were to be created in its entirety, then it would have a lot more levels in which we would jump to simple lessons to simple lessons, and they would increase very softly because this is an introduction to coding for the first time for students. As you could tell, they never really coded with their keyboards. It is more so to introduce them the topics that are very important, and even if they learn it in Python, the functions and variables are universal in all different languages. So when we are done with this, we have many options. We could leave with our games completed. This would take us back to the login. So I'm going to sign in again as guest and the password that I input. And our score is saved. But if you wanted to play again, you could always just reset the progress and it starts you from scratch. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed our presentation.